with us today is Julian Pollack. He's traveled from New York, where he lives now, but he's originally from this area, and he's going to be playing at the Mendocino Music Festival on July 24th with his sextet.
This year I will be bringing in a lot of young players from across the country who are just amazing players. I think it'll be a sextet actually, 2 horns, guitar, piano, and drums, and bass. Yeah, it's going to be a big show.
So Julian, I'd be interested to hear a little more about your background and your training.
I live in Albion with my parents, and we have a little place up here, and both my parents are musicians. They started the Mendocino Music Festival 24 years ago. My dad is Julian Pollack, the artistic director, and my mother is Susan Waterfall, concert pianist, multimedia show creator. So I grew up in Berkeley. My mom started teaching me when I was 5 years old. And the festival's like my big brother. It's happened every summer since can remember, because it's older than I am.
I heard that you recently played at the Blue Note in New York, opening up for Chick Corea, I believe.
Yeah, it was an incredible concert, and they brought in Chick's piano, and I got to play on Chick's piano, and it was a sold out house, and we got it videoed on HD cameras, and we have all those links on the internet. So if anybody wants to check out the videos from the Blue Note, by all means, just go on YouTube, type in my name, and you'll see some really cool stuff. And
locally, you mentioned that recently you were at Yoshi's. Was it in Oakland or San Francisco?
We were at the Oakland Yoshi's, and we sold the place out, and they were turning people away, which was, gosh. We were expecting to have a nice crowd, but I got there. I remember we got there for sound check, and they said, guys, we're almost sold out. We've sold 280 tickets so far, and they sold 50 more tickets at the door, and then they were just turning people away right and left. And so that was just a huge success for us. Past 50 years, or 7,500 years, there's been some really great music written by Americans, like Copeland and Carter and Crumb, and most recently John Adams. And we're actually going to play a piece by John Adams entitled Hallelujah Junction, which is an amazing piece. It's just one of the most beautiful things I ever heard. I remember I was in New York a few years ago, and I was exposed to some of John's music, and I went out and bought his complete piano music, and I heard Hallelujah Junction. I said, Ma, we got to do this. This is such a great piece. So she said, all right, and she started learning it, and now she's just in love with this music, and so am I. So it's just a tremendous opportunity to be able to play in the tent in front of all these people, and with my mother playing, Hallelujah Junction.
From the opera Carmen to the jazz piano of Julian Pollack, from the big band to the bluegrass of the Steep Canyon Rangers, plus the vocals of blues great Shamika Copeland. The Mendocino Music Festival has it all in the Big Tent, July 10th through the 24th. Tickets are at mendocinomusicfestival.com or at 937-4041.